Okay, good morning, class. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We are all tired. Yes, it is Friday. It was a hard week. But anyway, let us try to be positive and proactive above all. Okay, so I shared with you a Word document. Tell me if you can see. Tell me if you can see the Word document, and there we will have a revision about sentences, the meaning of sentences in the first and second condition. So we are in workshop 14. Incredible how time has flown. And we are just in the last weeks, revising as much as we can. And starting today, the writing workshop with the process of writing an outline. So I need everyone connected so that everyone is on is updated on how to write your outline. So that is an important step. That's a very important step in the writing process. Writing an outline, organizing your ideas to write. In the warm-up, we will revise first and second conditional. Remember, we did the first conditional, then we did the second conditional. Yeah? And we will revise quickly. What are they about? Remember, the first conditional is a conditional possible to fulfill in the present or the future. Whereas the second conditional is not possible to fulfill in the present or the future. Yes, so we are going in between these two possible conditions, conditional sentences. Okay. So we'll share from my browser. And you will have to say whether it is first conditional, is it possible or is it impossible? We are talking about something that is not possible. Yes. So this is word wall. All right. So I will share from my browser. All right. So remember, yes, you earn points. So this is quick. You read and you tell me the first or second conditional. It's really easy, really easy. So, or you say quickly in the chat, so you earn your points. And we will delete everything with each question, the question, and you can answer the question. Yes, decide to make it more difficult because it is really easy. Okay, so we spin the wheel. Just that is coming. And we will have one round of practice. Okay, hello Giselle, how are you? So, what would you do if you saw Brad Pitt on the street? I have my answer. What would you do? Okay, is it first or second conditional? Come on, who wants to answer first? In the chat, if you want. What would you do if you saw Brad Pitt on the street? I have my answer. So think of an answer, but also tell me if it is first or second conditional. Come on. Extra credits for online participation. Come on, it's a game. Any?
Fears? Oh, not. I don't know.
Would and past tense. We need to probably check something else before we play. Okay. It's a good. You made me remember of something. So we will go back to the PPT presentation. You have this because we have been revising along several weeks. And remember the structure. Yes, Romina? Remember, the first conditional is will future. It's something real in the present or the future. Yes, so Vanessa has an answer. Okay, so think. If it is the first conditional, which is possible to fulfill in the present or the future, you will see the structure in the simple present. So we have given lots of examples. For example, if you study hard, you will have a good result in the exam. Yes. So that is a future, a possible conditional. Yes. So that's something possible. If you study hard, present simple, you will have a good result in the exam. Yes. Whereas the second conditional, we said it is not possible to fulfill. So this is not possible. When we are talking about things that are very difficult, very impossible. If I were you, we gave this example, si yo fuera tú, which is not possible, or very, very difficult to fulfill. Yes, so for example, if I won the lottery, if I won $1 million, remember a video we watched in the week. In that case, you will see the simple past. So whenever you go to the past, that's less possible. Always. And therefore, we have the modal verb would to indicate you go to the past. This is not possible. Yes. Or because it contradicts the reality. Yes. If Boric, no. This is the third condition. But, if people didn't vote as they did, but that's not possible. People already voted in one way. Yes. So it's when we cannot change, when something is not possible. We spoke in the week with examples of environmental awareness, remember? Environmental awareness, if people didn't pollute, si las personas no contaminaran, but they contaminate, they do pollute. Yes, so that's the second conditional, and therefore you will see this structure, the simple past, and the infinitive. So in the case of Brad Pitt, going back to Brad Pitt example. Hello, Daphne, nice to see you. In the case of Brad Pitt, yes, and Giselle. Okay. Hello, girls. So you came just to participate in our game with the first and second conditional. In the case of Brad Pitt, what is the structure that we see? First of all,
Second.
The second, yes, you see, this is something not impossible, or probably, yes. So Vanessa says she would be shocked. Yes. What would you do if you saw Brad Pitt? So if I saw Brad Pitt on the street, I would be shocked. Vanessa says, I would not recognize him, probably, because I never recognize people. So imagine, probably he would pass and I would not see him. What other sentence close with would? If I saw Brad Pitt, I would. What would you do? Talk to him, say hello.
Picture.
Pardon?
Take a picture with him.
Take a picture, take a photo. Yes, exactly. So be creative. So this is a good example of something that is not possible tomorrow. Yes, probably here in Linares, we would not see Brad Pitt, unluckily. But anyway, nothing is impossible, they say. But this is very difficult for sure. Okay, so do we eliminate? So that's for you to see. You tell me the answer of the question, first or second conditional. Yes, first conditional, it is possible in the present or the future. It uses the present and will. Yes, in the meaning this is possible to happen. The second conditional uses the past and would, meaning that's more difficult, that's not possible. There is some situation that we cannot change. Yes, mostly, yes. Or we are contradicting something that happens. And those were the examples we saw on Monday when we said if people didn't contaminate, but people do contaminate, yes. So in that sense, we are talking about those situations that are real that we cannot change, really. Okay. So what would you do? So this one will be eliminated. Okay. So now we start spinning and participating for extra credit. Come on, pay attention and you will be able to do it. Okay. So we spin it. Spin the wheel.
Second.
Okay, Romina says this is a second conditional, yes, and okay, and you can answer. What would you do if you met the president? So you follow the same verb. If I met the president, I would. What would you do? Oh, we were talking about the president or the future president. Mhm. What would you do? Come on.
Ignore it. Oh,
I
something.
will, I will ignore him. Yes. Okay,
Yes.
probably. If I met the president, this is a past, yes. If I met the president, says Vanessa, I would like to take a picture with him. Okay, perfect. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. So now, yes, extra credit, girls. We eliminate. Okay, next one. Come on. Others have the possibility to participate.
Fears.
Okay, okay, but come on, let us. Okay, Giselle. Is this? Let us. The girls. You can write. You can write. The first, so if you write, you already have your credit. Giselle. What will you do if you're sick tomorrow? And you follow the verbs. Yes, to answer. This is first or second?
Fears.
Yes, so Romina already said it's first conditional. This is possible. This is possible to happen in the present or the future. Which answer is possible for this question? You have the verbs here. If I am sick tomorrow.
If I am, I eat a soup.
I will, so think, if I am sick tomorrow, I will eat
a soup.
Soup. Yes, I will eat soup. I will go to the doctors. Yeah, you have many options. So this is possible in the present or the future. Okay, so now the girls, okay, more participation. I will, no, I will not. So Vanessa says, I will not pass the course. No. That's not true. That's not true. When you will pass. If you're sick tomorrow, you will stay in bed, you will go to the doctors. Yes, but you will pass the module. Do not worry. Okay, so we eliminate this one. Okay, so Vanessa and Romina already have credits. I need the rest participating in the chat. Come on, if you cannot speak. What would you do if you saw a lion? Oh my gosh. Paola, what would you do if you saw a lion on your backyard? Imagine you have a little child. What would you do if you saw a lion? Is first or second? So write in the chat. Is it first or second conditional? Is it possible? Present or future? Giselle, Daphne? What would you do if you saw a lion? Okay. Romina, yes. Romina already participated. Paola, Daphne, Giselle, what would you do if you saw a lion? Any idea? Is this possible or not possible?
It's not possible, I think.
No, very difficult. Very, very difficult. The same as seeing Brad Pitt. Almost like that in that situation. Okay, second. I would. Yes, Vanessa says she would approach the lion. Well, I don't quite recommend, but Vanessa is brave, you know, she's a firefighter. So imagine. Vanessa, please take care of your life. Okay, we want you in class, please. Vanessa, take care of your life. Okay, yes. So if I saw a lion, I would approach it. I would run away. Probably.
Yes, I see that.
I will run. Yes, and it's a second conditional. Yes. Very difficult. Not it's very difficult. But if you lived in South Africa, probably. Okay, what would you do if you needed a lot of money quickly? What would you do if you needed a lot of money for tomorrow? What would you do?
I will.
It's no, look, is it first or second conditional?
Second.
Second conditional.
I will. Sorry.
Yes, if I needed a lot of money, I would. What would you do? I have some ideas. What would you do? Anyone? You can write in the chat. What would you do?
Possible.
Yes, Giselle, not possible. Yeah. Well, it is, it is possible, but it is possible that you need a lot of money very quickly. This is a rare possibility, but probably, yes. But what would you do? This is a hypothetical situation. What would you do?
I will ask my family for money.
Yes, I would ask my family.
I would go to the bank.
I will go to the bank. Okay. Yes, you can rob a bank.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So imagine. Yes, I was thinking of something like that. Yes, you need money quickly. So you need to do something desperate. Yes, excellent. Wonderful, Giselle. Marvelous. Okay, we are connecting. We will have some tea, hot tea soon. So we wake up. Ah, this is a good question. What will you do if you can't sleep tonight? So this is first or second? Is this possible or impossible?
First is possible.
It is possible. Yes, it is possible. What will you do if you can't? So what will you do if you can't? So this is possible. It's first condition, of course. This can happen.
I will see a movie.
Read a book. Yes, you can read a book. You can watch a movie. Yes.
Drink milk.
Drink milk. Excellent, Paola. I will drink milk. Chamomile tea. Take a sleep pill. Yes, wonderful. So you have lots of ideas for when you cannot sleep. Yes. Perfect. This is first conditional. That can happen. It's very, very good. Okay, four more for extra credit. This is a good question. What would you do if your best friend forgot your birthday?
Is a second.
Second conditional, yes. This is not possible, but it is a little bit possible. Yes, some things can happen, but it's for sure not something that's going to happen this tomorrow, probably not. But what would you do in a hypothetical situation?
I will cry, maybe.
I would cry. Yes, I would cry. I would be angry. Okay, I wouldn't care. Vanessa doesn't care. Yeah, okay. Yes, it is a good philosophy. If people forgot my birthday, I wouldn't care. Yes. No, not so important. Because we don't have to expect so much from others, okay? So it's a good philosophy of life. Okay, second conditional. This is not so possible. Okay, any other? It is not the responsibility. I would laugh. Ah, bien, okay, Paola, very good positive attitude. I would laugh. Yes, no, it's not, not their responsibility. That's true. That's true, Vanessa. They are not responsible for remembering our birthdays. No. What will you do if it rains tonight? Oh, they said it's going to be a storm, electric storm.
Here's conditional.
First conditional, but I was commenting with colleagues that it's going to be, it will be, it might, but it's a possibility, really not sure. A storm. I will look at it. Oh yes, Vanessa. I will look at the rain. Yes. Oh, wonderful. I will look at the rain with a cup of coffee. Vanessa says. Oh, wonderful. Yes. With a cup of tea, warm, in bed. Oh, wonderful. What will you do if it rains tonight? Which is possible. It's possible. It's possible to happen. What will you do? Oh, I fall asleep with the rain falling outside. Oh, wonderful. Any other ideas with the rain? If it rains tonight, I won't go out. What will you do if it rains tonight? Any other? Okay. But I think it's a good possibility. So we eliminate, and the last two, come on, the last two credits. What would you do if you found $1 million on the street? Well, okay, as you see. If you won the lottery, all of these conditional, second conditionals imply something that is very difficult to happen. Very hypothetical. What would you do if you found $1 million on the street? I would leave it to the police station. Good, Vanessa, that's good. And you will be on the paper and on television. You will become famous, yes, because you found $1 million and you live and you left the money at the police station. No, Vanessa doesn't want to be famous, but yes, you will be famous. What would you do if you found $1 million? You will invite us to go around the world? Girls, we will go on a trip around the world. What else could we do? Any other idea? That would be wonderful. Yes, if we found with no owner. Okay, so the last one. What will you do? What will you do if you go out tonight? This is possible. I will go to have some sushi at the restaurant. What will you do? Yes, Vanessa says if I want to keep the money. Yes, we will keep the money. We would keep the money and we would go on a trip around the world. What will you do if you go out tonight? I will go to the course. Okay, Vanessa will go to a course. Not sure what it is. I will go to have some sushi at the restaurant. Anyone else? What will you do if you go out tonight? No one. This is possible to happen in the future or the present. Okay, so now in the paper I shared with you, in the document I shared with you, you have the sum of these sentences. with a possible meaning. Yes, what do they mean? So that you select the correct meaning. So we will read the options and you will think of the correct answer, okay? What will you do if you cannot sleep tonight? Okay. Catalina is coming. Wonderful, good to see you girls. Okay. So you all can see the questions. Okay, so we are revising first and second conditional. Okay, so what will you do if you cannot sleep tonight? The sentence means. Okay, Romina is ready. What will you do if you cannot sleep tonight? The sentence means you will not be able to sleep tonight. It is possible that you cannot sleep tonight. You should sleep tonight. Which is the meaning? Which one? Come on, A, B, C. What will you do if you cannot sleep tonight? Any options? Okay. A, Catalina says. You will not be able to sleep. You can't. It's like can't, but not exactly. What is the meaning of the first conditional? It's very near. B, yes. So it is possible. This is like someone is not going to allow you or something like that. Yes, the first one. It's a little bit different meaning. Yes. So I will not be able to sleep tonight if there is a party next door, something like that. So you need another source of bother here. Number 2, what would you do if you saw Brad Pitt on the street? And we said this was a second conditional. So it is possible that you will see Brad Pitt on the street. It is not possible that you will see Brad Pitt on the street. You can see Brad Pitt on the street any day.
B.
B, yes, excellent, Giselle. Not possible, probably. Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh. Okay, it was very noisy. Yes, so it is not possible. Yes, so we won't see, probably we won't see Brad Pitt on the street. What will you do if you go out tonight? So it is possible to fulfill the condition in the future. So it is possible. It is not possible to fulfill the condition in the future. You can go out tonight. Okay, girls? What will you do if you go out tonight? Is it possible to fulfill the
Yes.
Catalina is the same as here. You can, it's like you can, but what are we proving here? Yes, so Giselle, yes, it is possible to fulfill the condition. Yes, exactly. It's a little bit different meaning. Yeah. What would you do if your best friend forgot your birthday? The sentence means your best friend has forgotten your birthday. It is possible that your friend forgets your birthday in the present or future. It is not possible that your best friend forgets your birthday in the present or future.
Sí.
It is not possible, yes. So we are always talking about possibility or no. Is it possible or is it not possible? Yes, excellent, girls. Excellent. Okay, so whenever you find this, you have more examples to do, more revision to do on this topic. There will be a worksheet uploaded to Educandos to continue practicing. But this time, the two conditionals mixed, okay? So this is a little bit more demanding, of course. So you will have mixed conditionals in case you're doing exercises. So you can go here to practice the first and second conditional mixed. Yes. Okay, so we will try to do one. From my browser, we can see this one. So first and second conditional. If you like skiing, this is first conditional, water skiing. You love, you will love, you're loving.
Your love?
You love. Yes, so if you like skiing, you will love water skiing. Okay. So which is the right organization here? I will try caving if you come with me. I try caving if you will come with me. Be careful. I will try caving if you will come with me. So will is only in one clause and the present simple in the other clause. So will is not possible. So one less. If the if clause has the present or the will, if you will, no. So here we need to know the structure very well. Which is the correct one? So the third is not possible. So this is not possible. Which is possible? Which is the correct one? The first or the second? I will try caving. I will try or which one? We have just done the example.
A ver, teacher, ¿puede sacar un poquito eso para esperar? ¿Hay una oración? Ah, no, no hay una oración.
I will buy a present.
A ver, ¿puede presentar?
If you like to see, you will. If
I will try if you. Yo creo que la primera.
yes, I will. Yes, I will. Remember, if is present simple. Okay, the same here. If you don't do any exercise, if you won't be healthy, that is, I cannot even read it, so not possible.
The second.
If you don't do any exercise,
a
you
ver.
won't be healthy. If you don't do, you won't be healthy.
Pero puede haber un don't do.
Yes.
Ah, sí se
So
puede.
this is the
Entonces,
auxiliary. Yes, yes, because this is the auxiliary. Yes. Then the and do here is the main verb. If I will buy a present, so I don't have will here. If okay.
Sí.
See if she wins. Excellent. Okay, we're getting up. We're waking up. Okay. If I give you some money, do you buy the food for the picnic? No, I cannot even read it. If I give you the money, will you buy the food for the picnic? If I will give you, will you buy? So will, not possible. Here we do, not possible. So if I give you money, which is the one? So if, and then you need will. Anyone? The chat? Giselle, Paola?
B.
B, yes, excellent, wonderful. Oh my gosh, we have a lot. Okay, so check answers. 5, okay, but let us see. We did right. So remember, will is the main, yes, the main clause. You will love water skiing. And the condition is present simple, if you like skiing. Yes. If you don't do any exercise, you won't be healthy. So we did well. We need to think. Yes, don't be just absent-minded. But it is possible to do, and if you concentrate, you will get it right. It's just a question of practice. I will buy her a present if she wins. All right, wonderful. So you have lots of online practice and a worksheet to practice as well. Okay. Okay, any doubts about this? So you can start again. You go fresh if you want to check anything. So you can go back and then start the link again and do it. Yes, and do the exercise again. So remember, if probably the first time you didn't have so good results, then you can do it again and try until you get better results. So try doing as many times as you need. Okay, anyone would like to share your paragraphs so that we are clear on how to write the topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence? Remember on Wednesday we did together some practice, and it was like an outline, really. It looked like an outline, but you need to write, you need to go further, a step further, and write a paragraph with transition words with discourse markers, which you know, you have been working with them since the beginning of the semester. So it's not something new. In any case, I invite you to share now your paragraph. It doesn't matter if you have only an outline or you need support, we can help you. Romina, would you like to share? Does anyone like to share? Okay, Romina shared hers. So Chile is a stable democracy. Okay? It's a stable democracy. That can be the topic sentence. Presidential elections in Chile are free and fair. Or you can write one sentence, yes, by joining these two ideas. Chile is a stable democracy because presidential elections in Chile are free and fair. So think that you need to write a topic sentence that you can start, with which you can start some discussion, okay? So discussing a topic. Now supporting sentences. People are generally free to exercise their political choices without forcing, something like that, I think you want to say. But there is a big problem. There is a big problem because I would say women are not represented in government. Okay, full stop. Yes, exactly. So everyone is free to express their opinion, but of course, women are always underrepresented. That is what you want to say, yes? So underrepresented, when you have underrepresented, when you don't have represented when you don't have so many representatives of a party or a group. So Aboriginals are underrepresented, women are underrepresented, young people also. So they are underrepresented in government, full stop. They have no influence in debates, and that generates inequality, full stop. In my case, I would like to see female power since they represent me. Okay. So I think that this concluding sentence is okay, it's forceful. I like it. But I think you need to read again, revise again the idea from the first sentence, yes, the topic sentence. So Chile is a stable democracy, and in order to keep that stability, female power is necessary so that they represent most of the population, so that most of the population are represented, something like that. So you need to repeat a little bit again that idea of stability, but there is something that needs to improve. Okay, excellent, Romina. So it is good that you share your writings, because it is good because in that way we can give feedback, we can see options of writing. And remember, writing is a skill that needs practice, preparation, lots of preparation. We have been preparing for weeks, doing exercises, and therefore nobody has been born knowing. Yeah, so we have been learning. We have learned how to write, to put ideas together. We have practiced, and it's an ongoing process of writing and rewriting. Okay. Any other person who wants to share? It's okay. It's welcome. I will see the tasks. Yes, I will revise the tasks you uploaded, and I will give you feedback on that, on those writings. Okay, so we are in the writing workshop. This is our last writing task. So all of the tasks will go around finishing the writing workshop. And this is the third evaluation item in the module. Remember, this is due in December, the 10th of December, if I am not mistaken. So in 2 weeks, in 2 Fridays, and you will have time to write, rewrite, revise, correct several times. But before we can start with the writing process itself and go on with pre-writing and preparing our writing piece, we need to think of a topic. And we have been just working with ideas that we have been discussing, and we have been discussing along the semester. But you also have the possibility, the freedom to choose from different options, different websites. And I would like you to have this website so that you can check what is going on in global issues, in issues in the country, in your country, so that you choose which is the topic you would like to investigate. Remember, one of the steps that we saw last week in regards preparing a writing piece, it was the developing knowledge on the topic, some kind of research on the topic. And therefore you have here some websites that I can share with you, some of which I can share with you, so that you see you can have lots of ideas or lots of websites to take ideas from. I will just share this one. So this is about your country. Chile events of 2020, but in general it talks about 2020, 2019, yes. The events in 2019, 2020, human rights, and it's everything related to human rights, yes. Here, indigenous rights, women rights, so everyone really interested in those topics can check this website. You can also look for other topics. Okay, another one, global issues. So that's about your country. In global issues, we have this one, 8 global issue topics for essays and research papers. So different global issues with water, education and child labor, violence, poverty, inequality, terrorism, child marriages, and food. Yes, this is going on in the world. Remember, it's not only the view of Latin America. Yes. Okay. Here we have others. So here, world vision. 5 global crises the world can't ignore in 2021. Food insecurity. So food is the sustainability, getting food for survival is a topic, current topic. Refugees, so people migrating from one area to another. Climate change, we have seen a lot on climate change. Environmental awareness, a topic we have dealt with. Child marriage and gender discrimination. Child labor and trafficking. So you can also look for other topics. They don't have to be only this. You have lots and lots of options by checking the websites. So you will have time. So do you all have access to the websites I shared with you? Can you see in the chat the websites? Girls? Can you access? Hello, Daphne.
O sea, yo creo que debería tener un momentito para,
Two
para
things.
revisar las páginas.
You have time to revise the pages, the materials. But if you're interested in any of the topics we dealt with in the semester, you're also welcome. So any decision is all right. Yes, we are not compulsory deciding. But what is it that we're going to write? So now we are concentrating on our piece of writing, that is the essay. Yes, and the essay has an organization similar to a paragraph, but includes more information. So we were concentrating on the paragraph. So that's the basis. So first of all, sentences. We wrote sentences, then paragraphs. And now we need to put everything together into this piece of writing, which is of course longer and includes more information. Okay. Yes, excellent, Catalina. Yes. So here we can write in our list. So Catalina proposes the topic of food insecurity. Okay. Wonderful. And you need to research more information. Yes, exactly. So going back to essay writing, so the essay presents, yes, each main point in an individual paragraph. So now instead of having only one paragraph, we need more paragraphs. But having written one paragraph correctly, then I am nearer to writing 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. And we can do in step by step. Okay. So an essay includes examples, explanations, details. So you need more information because of course you are expanding your discussion. And so you need points of development, yes, different points of view. You can have your own point of view, of course, but you need to add more information. So it's a collection of paragraphs, yes, organized like an individual paragraph with introduction, body, and conclusion. So it's very similar to the paragraph. So instead of having only one, we will have several now. The 5-paragraph essay, so this is like a structure, like a standard structure of writing, offers a basic organization with 5 paragraphs that can easily be expanded for any kind of essay that you need to write. So there are different kinds of essays. And this structure gives you exactly the organization, the space you need to discuss a topic. Por eso explica acá, es como un estándar, ¿verdad? Cuando hablamos de escritos como, como un ensayo, hablamos de una estructura estándar de 5 párrafos que nos da ese espacio para presentar, discutir un tema. Sea este cual, porque hay distintos tipos de escritura, okay? Different kinds of writing. That's why it is so important that you have really developed your ability to write one paragraph. Because if you can write one paragraph, then you can also develop other paragraphs. Because here you only need information, as Catalina says. Yes, she needs more information, but you have the structure in your head. Ya tenemos la estructura, necesitamos información, la buscamos, pero tenemos la estructura. Entonces, habiendo practicado la estructura, podemos escribir otro número de párrafos, ¿verdad? Extendernos. Okay, so what is an expository essay? And this is a very big family of essays that you can write, yes, to express your ideas. Yes, an expository essay is a form of structured academic writing, yes, that uses factual evidence to explain or investigate a specific topic. So here you're establishing the basis for writing, academic writing, on factual evidence. So this is not about opinion. This is not about a fantastic story, but this is about evidence. And this is why you need, as Catalina was just mentioning, you need to investigate one topic and have that information, yes. Factual evidence. And we have read, yes, the news reports, remember at the beginning of the semester, in which we had explanation about factual topics related to different areas, yes, but from which we receive factual evidence, actual facts, hechos concretos. Porcentajes de la lluvia, porcentaje, recuerdan, de cómo la masa polar se había disminuido. So all of those, yes, when we were talking about environmental awareness, are factual evidence. So facts, actual facts. Expository essays also have a neutral point of view and are only focused on providing a factual analysis. But of course, you are choosing one area, yes? Otherwise, well, I do not know. If we talk about the future of education, you can have many foci, yes? Mucho focus. But of course, you decide on one focus and keep an analysis of that focus. Okay. So we're writing an expository essay. And what is the purpose? So by means of writing an expository essay, which is a big family, you will see there are different kinds of essays within expository essays. You're writing to present a balanced, objective description of a topic. So this is the best way to start writing and present a description of the topic. So this is the facts on this area, on the future of education, the future of democracy, environmental awareness. Also, it allows for clear and logical explanation of complex information instead of providing a point or providing the writer's personal opinion. Yeah? So it's just a way of reporting information that is neutral. Also, expository writing is a valuable skill, yes, in academia, for example. Remember, you're preparing to write on research next year and the following. So this kind of writing will also connect you with this academic skill that you need to develop before you graduate. So it's a beginning, it's a good beginning. It's an easy beginning. We are we are making it very accessible for you. So you will explain then your analysis on a topic. Yes, but you're not going to offer your opinion. Necessary. We don't talk largely about our personal opinion. Okay, so what types of expository essays do we have? We have cause and effect essays, for example, when we explain why something occurs, yes, or what is the result of something. The compare and contrast essay, which discusses two subjects or ideas and analyzes. The descriptive essay, which is the very accessible one and the one we are doing, it's simply a detailed description or explanation of a topic. The topic may be an event, a place, a person, an object, an experience, a situation in real life, a current issue. And there can be considerable creative freedom. So this is the most flexible of all the others. We have the problem solution essay that sheds light on a specific problem, and the process essay, which breaks down a step-by-step procedure. So we are not doing all of these, we are doing descriptive. The descriptive essay, because it gives us more freedom to choose from and write. The descriptive essay. So it's about a topic, we said, yes, it's academic, it has factual evidence, yes, it's logical explanation, it's objective, but being descriptive, it has certain more freedom. Okay, so this is the best way to start. And this is what the outline looks like. So this is in brief. Yes, this is a brief outline. We will see the outline that I'm going to share with you. I am going to share with you an outline, which you will follow, which is very explanatory, self-explanatory. So you start by writing your introduction, one paragraph. What do we have in the introduction? So we have a hook. A hook in Spanish is, what is a hook? Who knows what a hook is? Does anyone know what a hook is? Captain Hook. It's very well known.
No, no sé.
What is a hook? Okay, this is a hook. What is a hook?
Ah, lo de los piratas.
But what is a hook?
Ah, el garfio.
No, but what is this? How do you call it?
El gancho.
Un gancho. Yes, exactly. So that is called a hook. And that's the first sentence of your writing. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to go back to the. Okay, so that's the first. Why do we need a hook? ¿Por qué necesitamos?
Because we need to hook the people that read.
To read, yes, attention. Yes, call the attention of readers. So it is called a hook sentence. The attention grabber. Okay, I am going to write about something important, special. So this first sentence is a topic sentence, but it's a hook. So you have double importance to the first sentence. Then you have the supporting sentences, yes. So you have background information, context, yes, supporting sentences. Remember, we have seen examples of supporting sentences when you give some information, extra information, background, yes. And finally, a thesis statement, which is a short summary, is a sentence in which you summarize the work, yes, the main point of view of the work, and the purpose for description, for writing. Why did you choose to write about this topic, basically? So we will have time to write, rewrite, find out which is the best way. We will have an example. In the middle of this, the writing, you have the paragraphs which also have topic, sentence, or supporting details. The same we have seen in writing one paragraph, the same if we write 1, 2, 3, yes, it doesn't matter. So here we have all of the paragraphs that support your writing. And remember always the big questions, the who, the what. Remember when we were doing the report as well, and the paragraph. How, when, where. So all the details that support your discussion here, your introductory paragraph. And the last paragraph, again, is a summary of all the main points. Remember, in sum, in conclusion, to conclude. And you have a final sentence that is called a Clincher Statement, a difficult name, but just to say is your final sentence, your final thought, the reinforcement which we were discussing with Romina's paragraph, when she has the final sentence that she has to reinforce the whole meaning of the paragraph in that sense, but here of the whole writing. Or you might have some open question for those that are more daring, but just by restating your main idea and the purpose of your writing it is good, because you're reinforcing, you're saying all of this that I said is important. Pay attention to this writing. So again, we have enlarged from one paragraph to many paragraphs with the same structure. Always trying to talk about the same topic, not going off the topic, and giving all the details that we think are important for that topic. Okay, so in general. Now we will see the outline, and this template has a lot of explanation, so it's self-explanatory. ¿Sí? Se explica a sí mismo el outline. Entonces tenemos introduction. Get the reader's attention, lo que estábamos hablando. Okay? Ask a leading question or realize something enticing about the subject in a manner that commands attention. So you call your attention. You can ask a question. You can write a topic sentence that is very forceful. You're free, yes? In that sense, the descriptive essay gives you some freedom. And then you stay, or you can start with a quote, yes, a description, a narrative, any way of calling the attention of your readers. Then in the thesis, that final sentence of your first paragraph explains, as we were saying, the summary of what you are going to discuss and why this is important. Yes, you could state the cause, effects, or comparisons, or just facts that tells you why this is important. Okay, and you will develop, yes, in the different other paragraphs. So in the first paragraph, you start discussing one point: the topic sentence, the explanation, remember the topic sentence, the topic and the controlling idea, and then evidences, yes? What are the evidence that you found to this first point? Examples, facts, theories, supporting evidence, yes? Second point, third point. Remember here we ask the big questions: who, what, when, where, how. We choose, yes, the most important one. And the conclusion summarizes your thesis. So you go back to the first paragraph and your thesis. So all of this was important in conclusion. All of this was important, and how your evidence supports your points. Re-emphasize your thesis in a fresh way, showing how you have achieved your purpose. You may wish to appeal to the reader to see how you have come to a logical conclusion. Yes, you can have many ways to finish it, but just explaining the importance of your point, your purpose, will be good enough. And here you have your outline. So you can use this template to write your introduction, your thesis, the points you're going to discuss. One paragraph, two paragraph, third paragraph, and the conclusion. Remember, this is an outline. Yes, so here you write the most important ideas. Then when you write, when you're writing, you transform those ideas into sentences with connectors, subordinators, discourse markers, and everything. Okay, so this is the document you're going to use to organize your writing. Okay, so from my browser, we're going to share an expository outline introductory paragraph. Okay, so we have an example here, a hook. So remember the hook. I am calling the attention of my readers. So start with a hook sentence to get your reader's attention. Remember, your hook should be both interesting and directly related to your topic. My hook might look like this. Is social media running people's lives? So it's a rhetorical question. Yes, I am not asking for an answer, but just calling people's attention to the topic of social media. Yes, so here I have my topic, social media and running people's lives. So it's the influence that social media has on people's lives. And that's the controlling idea. So I have a perfect topic sentence, hook sentence that starts the discussion in my writing. So by posing such a salient question right at the beginning, I am encouraging readers to continue reading. So people say, oh, okay, this is interesting. Let us continue reading. Okay. Then we have background information of this. So we're writing, this is the first paragraph, okay? So we look for supporting ideas for this topic sentence. So you provide background and content on the topic. Yes. So for example, you might think that your readers know everything, and probably this is not the case. So you need to give them background. Yes. So for example, social media allows people to connect online, keep in touch with family and friends, market themselves, or connect with customers. With the abundance of social media platforms such as Twitter, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook, to name a few, people can spend countless hours in virtual connectivity. So that's background information, factual information. We know the names of social media, what do they do, what are they useful for, and what happens to people in general. If you have more factual information, that's good. How the percentages, you can add something here that is also you're calling the attention of your reader. And finally, the thesis. So you write a clear and focused thesis statement. The thesis statement is like a roadmap to your paper. It is where you get the point of your essay. So this is why you say where you say why is this important, okay? The thesis statement might be something like this. Even though social media can be a great tool to connect with others, most people don't realize how much social media interferes with their daily lives. So this is your central idea. Why is this important? Yeah, so you establish here your main focus, and you're saying why is this discussion, this writing important to read. Okay. Then you continue with the body paragraphs. Yes, so You have caught the reader's attention, brought them to, yes. So now what else? So you continue writing each paragraph following the structure you already know. You know you need to write a topic sentence, then you need to give supporting sentences, transitions between sentences, yes, and the concluding sentence. Do not forget that concluding sentence. So here it gives you an example, okay? So main idea one, because it is so accessible and distracting, social media is an easy way to procrastinate. So that can be one topic. What happens with social media? So social media causes procrastination. Or you can start with who. Remember, okay, who are the people affected by social media? Or what? So one of the consequences of so much use of social media can be procrastination. Yes, whenever you postpone your activities or your duties, just because you're all the time immersed in social media. So those can be your body paragraphs. When you focus, what are you going to discuss about social media? What are the consequences? Who are affected? How can social media be beneficial or how can I say detrimental to your work, to your process of learning? You decide on which is that each body paragraph, which topic, subtopic you're going to consider within this big topic of social media. So here is only an example. Yes, I will share with you and you can read. And finally, in your concluding paragraph, you need to come to a summary, yes, to a conclusion. So you summarize your question or thesis when you say, why is this important? Yes. So for example, though social media is an excellent tool to connect people, it is important to use it wisely as it can do more harm than good. So it's a good summary. So here you're focusing that is really detrimental. It's not positive. It's not everything positive. It can also be against your everyday life work. It can be distracting, can take you out of your, it can cause problems with your attention into topics, your focus. So it is something not positive. Okay, and then some significance. Social media is a powerful tool that can end up by creating an isolated society full of procrastinating, distracted people and with feelings of inadequacy. And this is a last sentence that you can use. One possibility is to establish a general question or just close by repeating the most important points of your discussion. Even though social media can be used to connect people, wouldn't it just be better to speak with people in person? So it's an open question with which you can close. But remember, this is stylish. Yes, eso es solo un estilo, una posibilidad. Lo más seguro es que nosotros cerremos con una discusión, con un reforzamiento de lo que dijimos, ¿verdad?, en nuestra discusión acerca del tema. In this case, well, in this case it's social media, but it can be any topic. So you will have this example. So you have all your resources. You will have the resources. You will have the PPT. You have the, can you download the outline? Yeah. But did you decide, did you see any topics that you would think you can discuss? It would be easy or not accessible to discuss? Nothing is easy.
Yo tengo como una oración nomás, teacher, si le soy sincera, en la introducción.
Okay. But which topic? Which topic? Yes, you can share.
Es que al menos hasta ahora lo tengo general, pero no sé si cuando termine el texto le ponga como otro seguridad, inseguridad alimenticia. pero es que estaba leyendo una de la violencia de niño y todo eso, entonces esta es la
So there
primera.
are less opportunities. Yeah, so with post-COVID, there are less opportunities. So food insecurity kills, and to avoid dying, they avoid the childhood, or they change their child, they forget their childhood, or they are pressed to something like that. They are pressed to forget, to leave their childhood, to change their lives. Yes, I think children, young people in poor countries have been very much affected by the pandemic, not having access to education, and then having to change their lives because of food insecurity, climate
Aquí
change.
no me sale el país específicamente. Bueno, a ver, no me parece. O sea, Lesoto. No sé si.
It's in Africa. Yeah.
Ya, en África. Y
Mhm.
sale de que hay violencia sexual en niños, hay violaciones, y que los niños al final, bueno, igual aquí en Chile pasa, pero ahí es más extremo, pues de que los niños al final iban al colegio más que aprender a comer, pues. Entonces, cerraron la escuela, los niños no tienen que comer en las casas, los papás no tienen dónde trabajar,
Trabajo.
y ya se supone que la niña que se llama Letaro, ¿qué pudo hacer? Se fue de la casa, se casó con alguien mayor. Entonces, eso como que fue como primera frase, pues, o sea, la inseguridad alimenticia mata. Y para evitar morir, evitas tu infancia, pero ahí no estoy.
Yes, evitar, or you change, you abandon your childhood. Children abandon their childhood. Yes.
Para enganchar al lector.
Yes, a hook. Yes, a hook. So yes, this post-pandemic has caused all of this trouble. So food insecurity, education insecurity, future, less opportunities for the future, less jobs. So that's a great topic, yes? Everything related to post-pandemic times is interesting, yes, for sure. So in agreement, we will meet on Monday. So yes, highly recommended to attend on Monday to continue with your outlines. So you can do as much as you can, as I said. You can just write freely, gather ideas, read a lot. But on Monday you have to work on the outline. Yes. Any question, Vanessa, that you would like to ask, or any comment, any topic you would like to discuss? It can be any. Those that are there are only examples. It is recommended to attend the class, to work on the on completing the outline. On completing the outline to start the first written draft. Of course, we will also have some revision of grammar, some before we dedicate to writing. But we need to focus the next Tuesday, Monday, and Wednesday need to be dedicated to writing. Yes, and receiving feedback. Receiving feedback, which is fundamental to be on the right track. Okay, any questions or answers that you might have so far?
Yo por mi parte no, teacher, o sea, lo que tengo que hacer ahora es seguir leyendo porque quiero seguir leyendo como noticias de eso.
Yes,
y después quiero revisar las guías con las que trabajamos para hacer, porque quiero hacer el proceso del brainstorming y todo eso antes de seguir escribiendo porque no tengo, ni siquiera tengo un orden todavía de cómo lo voy a desarrollar.
Exactamente, entonces todo eso es, cada uno conoce su ritmo de pensamiento y cómo funcionaría mejor el juntar las ideas y ordenarlas para escribir. Yes, y tienen todos los recursos, tienen todas las estrategias, ¿sí? Y si no, consultan, it's not a problem. Entonces, please check Educandus over the weekend, yes? Check Educandos over the weekend because I will be sending you messages, or Educandos will be sending messages if there is anything you need to complete in online participation. So I hope you have a great time. Read, yes, read, learn as much as possible of the topic. That's a great strategy, or it's a great activity also before writing. Check Educandos and messages about unfinished activities in online on the platform, about unfinished activities or tasks. Okay, wonderful, girls. Nice
Okay,
to have talked to you today, and we meet on Monday.